I'm going to show you how to write Twitter books that will get you likes and cash in the bank. Hi, I'm Molly, a marketing nerd. Not to brag, but I make at least $4,000 a month online, all possible from writing tweets. And in this video, I'm going to show you how you can too. So the number one rule to write a high-converting tweet is not to start from scratch, but to model what already works. But there's a fine line between modeling what works and stealing. Today, I'll show you exactly how to write tweets that get you likes and make you money without stealing other people's content. So I want to explain this concept with a car analogy. Lexus and Toyota. Toyota is a good everyday car brand. Lexus is the luxury brand of Toyota. Lexus doesn't engineer a car from scratch. Instead, it takes Toyota's top-selling car, adds some luxury features, and repackages the body in a new design. And voila, a luxury car that's better and can be sold for more than the original Toyota. So in our case, someone else's tweet that's already performing is the Toyota, and you're the Lexus. By adding more value and your unique story, you'll make it different, better, and more premium to the original Toyota. So how do you find a good Toyota? tweet. Well, the first step is you have to install this free Chrome plugin. So if you go to Google and you just type in Tweet Hunter X, scroll down to the Google store, click the button here, install Tweet Hunter X. So once you've installed the Tweet Hunter plugin, you can go to essentially anyone's profile and you can see their top tweet. So it's just this little sidebar here. I would recommend going to other competitors' profiles and then having a look at the tweets that worked for them. And then not copying the tweet, but essentially taking the framework and rewriting it to fit within your niche and use your own unique copy and stories. And then from there, if you click on one of these, you can bookmark the tweet and then you can save the book into like a folder. So the next step that I'll show you is how to take that tweet or your tweet and turn it into a Lexus with your newer and better tweet. I'm going to optimize 3 of my best performing tweets. I'm going to start with my Alex Hormozy thread. This thread is my top performing tweet of all time. The reason this thread did so well is because Alex Hormozy is essentially a huge authority figure within the business niche, and his online presence, I guess, is growing massively every day. And the other reason that I wrote this thread was because I had spent so much time consuming his content. So when I say I've spent 100 plus hours studying his book and listening to his podcast and consuming his content, I genuinely meant that. And I wanted to condense that information down into one big thread, which people liked. So the biggest part of this thread is the hook, because you have to hook people to get them to read the rest of the thread. If I were to rewrite this thread, I would use another big name within my niche. So my niche is within the marketing niche. Somebody that is a big name within this niche is someone called Sabri Subi. He is essentially Australia's fastest growing marketing agency. So how I would start this, I would use a similar line at the top. So like the greatest marketer in the past 5 years, question mark. Sabri Subi. I like using specific numbers that helps within books. So 50 plus hours studying his book, watching his YouTube videos, and consuming his content. Here's everything you need to know. I like saying mega thread here because it gives people the impression that it's going to be a longer style thread with quite a lot of valuable information. The greatest marketer in the past 5 years, Sabri Subi. I spent 50 plus hours studying his book, watching his YouTube videos, and consuming his content. Here's everything you need to know to sell like crazy with a sales funnel. Make a thread. So this is a giveaway tweet I did, and it's actually been my best performing giveaway tweet. There's a few reasons this one did well. It starts with I spent 16 hours creating a free 8-step guide to help you build a money-making sales funnel. And then I've got 3 dot points: guaranteed results, proven formula, step-by-step guide, like and comment funnel, and I'll send it straight to your DMs. And then in brackets, must be following. Don't have must be following there because if they're not following me, the DM doesn't send properly. So the first sentence, you say we're writing this for a financial advisor. I spent 15 plus hours. I'm using the number 15, and you have to make it realistic to what you actually spent on creating the lead magnet. In the copywriting world, odd numbers stand out to people and also seem more believable than even numbers. So I spent 15 plus hours creating 7-step guides to help you invest your money for retirement. And then I can use a similar thing where I have the bullet points. So proven, checklist, Darren, result, step guide, and comment. And I'll send it straight to your DM. Must be following. So similar framework, just sort of change the words around a little bit. And this is something that you could easily do if you've created any kind of lead magnet. You could run a giveaway like this. So I just wanted to add another essential thing that you should be doing on these tweets, and that is to auto plug your email to the bottom of these. So not so much for your giveaway tweet, but for other viral threads that you create, I would suggest signing up for some kind of program that allows you to auto plug things underneath the thread once it hits a certain amount of likes. So for a lot of my threads, you'll see I plug my lead magnet here, so people can then click this link, sign up for the lead magnet, and then I will have their email on my email list. Another good thing to do is have your book a call auto plugged at the bottom of your thread so people can book in a call with you, and then more of your potential prospects or leads will then see this link. So for this final tweet here, this is more of a story tweet, which is great for your followers to sort of get to know you a little bit better and learn more about your coming up story. It starts with, the past 6 months have transformed and reshaped my perspective on life. Here's how I grew to 2,500 plus followers, found my niche, plan on tackling the next 6 months. Read this if you feel lost, because I did too. My story so far thread. So the way that I would optimize this now is, I like that it starts with a specific time frame. You could start saying, I went from working as a nurse to starting my marketing business. Here's how I grew to 6,000 plus followers, learned how to run a business, made $10,000. And then I actually like what's in brackets here. So read this if you feel lost. I did too. And then so far thread, that kind of food and lets people know what you're about to go into. So yeah, you can change this around even more, but that's how I would look at somebody else's tweet, and then I would optimize it and use my own unique story to rewrite the tweet. That's all it takes. So there you go. That's how you write tweets that get you likes and cash in the bank without stealing other people's content. I channeled all of my traffic into my email list. Then they're brought through a welcome sequence to further increase their trust in my brand and ultimately make a sale. If you want to know how to write a killer email sequence that'll print you money while you sleep, watch this video right here.